Good Saturday morning and welcome to Manila. Recently I've changed my mind on two things that I just wanted to share with you. The first is eating sugar. Recently the sugar diet has been really popular. I wanted to share a little bit with that. But also what triggered it actually is I normally do strength training only. But recently I wanted to go into high intensity training. So I'm actually on the way to try Muay Thai or Thai boxing. But I realized when I did that 1.5 weeks ago for the first time, I was completely dead because I've been intermittent fasting and doing keto, basically no carbs for a while. So that made me think of this new trend, the sugar diet. So basically if you need performance for a long time, not just like 30 minutes, maybe like 1 hour, you benefit from eating carbs. And I've been restricting that quite a lot lately. And I think one way to easily cut weight, because I've been traveling a lot lately, I just came back from Boracay, is to reduce your carbs, but then you get really tired. So this new phenomenon has come up where you basically eat sugar, and it can be candy, but I don't recommend that. More like fruits and lowering your fats. Basically it's a high carb, low fat diet. So essentially eat mostly fruits in the day, and then you can have very lean meats in the evening. Normally I do high protein, high fat, but now I'm changing my mind. So it's quite interesting. I'm gonna show some clips here doing Muay Thai in the background. Definitely have a lot left to learn. Kicking and punching and sparring. Hello? Just ran into someone in the street, asked if I know you from YouTube. I don't think so, but feel free to follow along if you want to. So another problem that I've experienced is actually really bad sleep, because the body is quite stressed, your cortisol can be high, so I tend to like wake up at 2 or 3 in the night when I do too low carbs. So now eating carbs, I'm sleeping a lot better. And now to carb up for this exercise, I had some protein oats in the morning and also honey. Actually I'm eating a lot of that, so I mixed in some protein powder and oats and actually had some Swedish lingonberries on top. A little bit more fat maybe than the really low carb one, but not a problem. Hopefully this will go well and I will have a lot of energy, so it's going to be really interesting to try. There's some people really talking about this, like Cole Robinson from the Snake Diet and also Durian Rider. They're a bit more extreme, but I think this is a balanced approach, because at least for me, if I only have fruits or only carbs, I get really hungry. I need some fats or some protein. I think that's definitely a more sustainable approach, but basically the sugar diet and also adding a little bit of protein works well for me. Can actually be even protein powders when I'm working. Maybe it's fruit, a protein shake or two, and then save the big meal for that. So we'll see how this turns out with exercise, and I'll see you after this pretty intense session. So give me best of luck. Let's start with some jumping rope. Thank you. Oh, that was definitely tougher than what it looks like. It took a bit longer than these short clips. We'll definitely get the pulse up. So now let's go out after getting some water. Yeah, that was very intense, that is for sure. Need to hydrate after. Some really good cardio, that is something that's certain. So now I'm gonna take a walk, relax a little bit, and probably do an ice bath. I think this was my 4th time trying this, so obviously a lot of room for improvement. I certainly am not very skilled at this. A lot of punching and kicking and a lot of movement that I'm not very used to. Cardio, pretty intensive, a lot more than just going to the gym. I'd highly recommend it if you haven't tried it. So back to the sugar diet then. So I fueled up with oats and honey. I think I'm gonna have some fruits later. So obviously I don't think it's a great idea to just eat sugar, but the sugar diet basically is keeping the fats and protein very low in the day. And I've had quite good results. As I mentioned, I've been traveling a lot, gained some weight, and I want to get in the best shape of my life this year. So I want to try some high intensity interval training like Muay Thai for an hour, walking and gym, and having a healthy diet. So now I'm gonna relax the rest of the day, chill, went down with the ice bath. But let me know what your experiences are so far with the high carb, low fat diet or the sugar diet. I really like that word, but anyhow, it seems to be popular. a lot of people seems to be having good success, so I just wanted to share my very first thoughts here after a week on it. So if you want to see more, follow my journey, give me a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Maybe a final side note, I definitely don't think that the sugar diet is sustainable long term. Maybe something to try for a week or something, but a mixed, well-rounded diet is definitely important. And also, by the way, I am 37 years old, a Swedish person living here in Manila, in case you're curious, 186 centimeters. So yeah, try it, but be careful so you don't do something too crazy to yourself.